Hello, my name is Kevin Douglas Bird. Welcome to What Was I Saying blog KDB. I'm here to provoke thought and move humanity just a little bit. This is about our weekly segment about anti-Semitism. If you're new to my channel, we found out anti-Semitism is 24% of the United States. They did a poll. They did 4 out of 14. I don't know why they didn't do 100, but I discussed that too in word salad. But I want to read you what I got from CNN today. Anti-Defamation League tracked 8,873 anti-Semitic incidences in the United States. The highest number of instances reported since the organization began tracking in 1979. The number of anti-Semitic incidences outpaced the all-time high set in 2022 by 140%. More than 8,800 incidents of anti-Semitism were tracked, including harassment, vandalism, and assault. It's dramatically increased from 3,700 in 2022. Folks, we went from 8,800 in 2023 from 3,700 in 2022. Incidents by locations. 1,162 cases in K through 12 schools. 1,987 instances at Jewish institutions, mostly driven by bomb threats at synagogues and other institutions in the summer, according to the ADL. This is college right now. Total of 922 incidences were reported at colleges and universities. Most took place after the start of the Israel-Hamas war, the ADL said. JonathanGreenblatt, CEO of the ADL, described the wave of anti-Semitism nothing short of a national emergency and called for immediate action from the governors across the nation. He quotes, and I quote, Jewish Americans are being targeted for who they are at school, work, and on the street, in Jewish institutions, and even at home. The crisis demands immediate action from every sector of society in every state and union. We need every governor to develop and put in place a comprehensive strategy to fight anti-Semitism, just as the administration has done at the national level. As part of this audit, the ADL introduced policy recommendations for federal and state leaders at the federal level, called for the Countering Anti-Semitism Act, which was introduced in Congress earlier this month. The majority of these instances by the ADL, 6,535, were cases of harassment by one, which a group was harassed with one or more Jewish people, or people perceived as Jewish, are harassed with anti-Semitic slurs, stereotypes, or conspiracy theories. Like I said before in my video, hate's hate. We're at 24 fucking percent. 24 fucking percent in the United States of America right now with anti-Semitism. A joke means something. A quib means something. A funny ha-ha does mean something. And like I said in the video, if you don't know somebody, it could be you. 1 out of 4 people are anti-Semite. We have to do something about this. crisis level. I completely agree with Mr. Greenblatt. Here we go. Category includes online personal incidences. The group tracked 2,177 cases of vandalism and 161 assault incidences. The audit shows a dramatic upward trend after the start of the Israel-Hamas war between October 7th and December 31st. Sorry, it's not funny. I just can't believe this. There were 5,204 incidences, according to the audit. Total of 1,350 instances were included as a result of the methodology's update. Perceived Israel and Zionists, the old saying, I guess. Updated methodology after the award had started including groups of opposition to Zionism, as well as support for resistance against Israel or Zionists. Tracked 1,352 anti-Israeli rallies where anti-Semitic and anti-Zionist rhetoric was observed. Legitimate political protests were not included. Talked about what happened someone in Paris tried to light a synagogue on fire. French police shot a man dead who attempted to set a fire in the synagogue of Rouen, Normandy. It's an anti-Semitic attack. The man climbed onto a bin and threw sort of Molotov cocktail inside the synagogue, causing significant damage. The Jewish community in France has faced a surge in hate crimes, partly due to the relations of the Israel-Hamas war. A crisis. Once again, I'm going to ask you to do the fucking impossible. If you know somebody who just quibs, jokes, whatever, it could be you. And you don't mean any harm in it, and this, that, and the other, and everybody else does it, and it's just a little quib. It does promote hate. Hate is hate. What you're doing is ratcheting up what people right now already think 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4 Americans are anti-Semitic. Like I said, if it's not, it could be you, could be a friend of yours. Anytime you hear somebody doing a quib, doing a little this, little that, fucking possible, like I asked before. Ask them if they were Jewish, would it be funny? Be cordial, be kind, be direct and be fair, but stress to them that at 1 out of 24%, shivers. Like I mentioned before, what does it take for a systematic separation? Oh, Kevin, I want to get involved. Oh, Kevin, I don't want to do that. Oh, Kevin, I just want to do my job. Oh, Kevin, I don't get involved in politics. Oh, Kevin, that religion, we can't do that work. The fuck you can't at 24%? They should be discussing this in the work, at home, in the gym, wherever. Where the frick ever. Like I said before, not Hitler was only 3% to start, maybe even less. We're at 24% United States of America. Unfortunately, it's only going to get worse because the job situation gets worse and people are going to look for scapegoats. We have to share this message. We have to discuss things that are topics that are hard to discuss because we need to fix them. If we don't, the society as a whole will go down the shitter. And like I said, I'm just coming after me, they're going to fucking come after you. That's the way the world works. My name's Kevin Douglasberg. This was our first segment of It can never happen again, hopefully. Ever. New list about anti-Semitism being 24% and delving into it each and every week. And we need to have this discussions. We need to have these conversations. We need to talk about these topics before we repeat history in the worst fucking possible way. Okay, what was it saying, Block KDB? We always pray at the end. Pray for you, pray for me, pray for world peace. Pray for those coming and going. Pray for everybody in a plane, train, automobile. Pray for those that are served, and as well as fighting with PTSD. Pray for everybody in and out of hospital wanting a better day. Pray for those that are overseas as well. Pray for all military personnel. Pray for planes, trains, automobiles, anybody traveling. Pray for you and me in world peace. And pray that this anti-Semitism goes down. Here to move with me forward. I'm here to provoke thoughts. Move with me just a little bit. Kevin out. Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are the best.